Thank you. Convicted sex offenders who have failed to register or who have violated their parole or probation are back behind bars. This comes after a sweep conducted by the Marion County Sheriff's Department at the end of last month, a sweep that we took you on. Derek Thomas has that story.
There are more convicted sex offenders living in Marion County than anywhere else in the state. 27 sex offenders were arrested. Among them was 34-year-old Tyree Coleman. He was booked for an outstanding parole warrant for B-felony sexual deviant conduct. We have followed the criminal career of Coleman. In 2006, he was a youth minister who was convicted of criminal deviant conduct and sexual misconduct with a minor with boys who stayed overnight with him at the Temple of Refuge Church. And he was still out there.
We get the bad guys off the street one way or another. I definitely believe that arresting 27 sexual predators, and many of them felony arrests, will definitely aid officers like IMPD in the future.
Edward Everett failed to register as a sex offender. Sean Doan failed to register as a sex offender. Ditto for Roger Lowe and Leroy Baker Jr.
We would anticipate that by prosecuting the registry offenses that we have prevented crimes, no question about it.
That said, the downward spiral of Coleman is dramatic. Back in 1997, I interviewed him when he won an Ameritech Award for excellence in crime prevention.
We're willing to work with adults to stop a lot of the crime and the violence here in Indianapolis.
Sheriff Layton says if it was up to him, he would do a couple of these sweeps every year. At any rate, the offenders now know that they're being watched, and watched carefully. Derek Thomas, RTV6.